Hey, my little ponies, I am Starlight, and welcome to another exciting installment of Fan Chat. So, today we're supposed to be talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Here to join me today is Rainbow X Dash.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. So, we get a hi from DCP Brony, which asked how my day is. My day has been utter crap. Thanks for reminding me, DCP Brony. Thanks for reminding me, because, my days are just filled with so much wonder right now.
Yeah,
Now, on to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. For those of you who don't know, I grew up with the show. I watched it every Saturday morning. What version of it? I am not exactly sure, but I liked it. It was animated, and it had the girl in the, yellow jumpsuit, and it was always fun and amusing.
I like the cartoons one, which I grew up into a long time ago, and I watched it like a few years ago. It was pretty awesome. Um,
I did not like that live action movie though. I mean, it was,
the movie was a bit the badass, but it was still pretty good. But the,
I'm sorry. All I was thinking while I was watching that movie is it's guys in turtle costumes.
mm,
You could totally tell that they weren't really the turtles, you know. And so, it kind of ruined the movie for me. It made me sort of feel like it was just some losers dressed up as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles running around fighting fake villains. Because it looked really fake. I'm sorry. So,
yeah, it was fake because I think that person that wanted to like try to defeat the Ninja Turtles by using the statues as enemies.
yeah. Also, God, Shredder was just so pathetic in that movie. Um, anyways, let's see. Sesame Chan, who finally is able to leave actual questions in the chat, thank God, has questioned also thoughts on the TMNT coming out of their Shell Music Tour, the live action 80s cartoons, the new Michelle Bay movie, the Michael Bay movie, the comics, the toy line, and the NES game, the arcade game, and the new current gen game. The NES game was crap. That game was unplayable. Okay, that game was just ungodly hard for no reason. Like, you couldn't hit anything, and the enemies were either too small to hit, or the infamous seaweed that kills you also. The controls just sucked, and it just made the game unplayable. So there you have for the NES game. As for the Michael Bay movie, it's Michael Bay. Okay, I'm not expecting that much out. I'm expecting him to do the same thing he does with all of his movies. Because, let's face it, no movie, it's not going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. It's going to be the Michael Bay
Well,
Teenage
that could be
Mutant.
a good joke for it.
It's Michael Bay. It is his movie, let's face it. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles might be the title of the movie, but it's the Michael Bay movie, as it is with all of his movies, you know?
um, usually
And
don't have any, but the movie. Well, I know that it made it worse for you, but the movies how they made the 3D models and all that, it was pretty good. But um the ending, it was like well, it was pretty badass because as how they defeated the bad guys. Basically, yeah.
And next up is the comics. I have not ever read a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic, so I have nothing to say on the matter.
Well, as you can see, I don't read comics usually, but I don't really know about them, uh, so I won't be reading them anyway, though.
Well, let's see. Next up is the toy line. Honestly, I always loved the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys because they were always the coolest thing next to like the Ghostbusters toys you could get. You know, um, he the the toys were always fun and they were always interesting and always cool, except for the fact that you would always lose Monticello. Machiavelli. You would always lose their weapons. Always.
Well, I don't really know about
You
that.
know, like the only ones I've never really lost the weapons for was, I believe, uh, Michelangelo is the one with the staff. I
Hmm.
believe. I could be wrong because while I know the turtles' names, I can never really tell them apart without like seeing the colored masks, and I don't at the moment have the picture up in front of me. So yeah, I always liked the toys. When I was little, I had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles backpack, and I always thought it was awesome. Got made fun of a bit when I was in elementary school for it, but whatever, I liked it. And I've already mentioned the games, and I know nothing about the new Turtles game, so that one is done.
Yeah.
And next one, I didn't get a notification for the fan chat, but I'll be watching Thunderflare. Thunderflare, I have sent you several invites. You are on the fan chat list. If you haven't seen it, then you probably have skipped it. That's all I have to say for it.
Besides,
And Puzzle
the
Side
move.
12 is apparently also having problems joining. I will send you an individual invite. Copy Sizzle 12. But I believe you are, in fact, actually on the fan chat thing, circle. So you should be invited every time. There. I'm sending you the invite right now. Here's the thing. There you go. So hopefully we'll get a couple more joiners. Next question is, what is your opinion on the new TMT series made in 2012 on Nick? What do you want to see done in the future episode
The
of
new
how
movie that's coming out.
I didn't know there was a new movie coming out. I mean, it seems like something they would do because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will never die because they're mutants, so theoretically they could live
Yeah, they
forever.
never die at all.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've seen glimpses of like this version where they're like in the future. Is that the new series? Because it seemed kind of weird. But other than that, like it was like an episode where like Machiavello was motherfucker. I can't say the names today. However, the point is, one of the turtles sent this package to themselves in the future to warn them about something or other that was happening. And honestly, I will always be a lover of like the 80s and 90s series due to the fact that they were the one I grew up with. You know, you woke up in the morning on Saturday morning at your grandparents. You ate junk food that wasn't good for you, that your grandparents asked you not to tell your parents that they gave you before, like noon. And you sat in front of the TV eating, cereal that was nothing but marshmallows and watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Recess and whatever else they decided to put on the TV, you know? Or you stood up late at your grandparents' house and watched the show at late at night on Konami or wherever it was playing.
Hmm. I don't really have anything to say about that. I mean,
Okay. Next thing to talk about. Okay, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would of course be nowhere if it wasn't for their mentor, Splinter. So why don't we discuss Splinter, or at least the version that we both know about him.
which one is that?
Have you ever watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? If so, pick the Splinter you know.
Oh,
Because they
Splinter, yeah.
they don't really change Splinter. He's sort of this constant, very mellow type rat that got mutized with them, and his job is to teach the Mutant Ninja Turtles how to use their powers, how to be disciplined, how to be smart, and how to fight evil.
Hmm.
I always
Right.
wondered what happened to Splinter for him to be in the sewers, because he was the rat of a master martial artist, and then somehow he just ended up in the sewers where he got rained on by whatever the radiation thing that Ninja Turtles got mutated by. Can't for the life of me remember what that stuff is. It's green ooze. Everything that turns people into superheroes is green ooze. Except for Spider-Man, because he got bit. But I'm sure it was green ooze spewing from the spiders, venom glands, or I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh,
I mean, Splinter was teaching them really good, but yeah, kind of getting my point there.
okay. Next up is Oprah O'Neil. I'm probably I'm saying her name wrong, aren't I? Oprah, Oprah, Oprah O'Neil, I think it was. It was something like that, people. Me and names don't get along. The girl in the yellow jumpsuit, or green outfit, whatever. You all know who I'm talking about, her. She's the classic reporter, from Superman, but in a yellow raincoat, and she works with turtles, um, who managed to get herself in trouble all the time, and the superheroes have to come and save her. The only difference is that she interacts with the turtles on a regular basis, not just when they're saving her ass. Which, quite frankly, is what saves her in my book. Because, yes, she's spunky, yes, she has a lot of, um,
Oh, we got more people.
he did. Hello, people.
Hello.
Your mic's muted, Rachel.
Um,
Alright, well, I guess we're starting. I guess we're starting it shortly.
We're live.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
And Thunderflare can still not find his invite. Oh, Thunderflare. I'll send you another one.
Wait. Any reason why we're
Are you
live
looking
right
on the
now? We
right
haven't
account,
invited enough people
Thunderflare?
yet.
Because I'm sending it to Thunderflare at Google Plus. Remember, it's your Google Plus invites. You gotta check them, people.
Wait. Any reason why we're live right now?
Oh, Starlight. What happened to Starlight?
I
What
think she
happened?
dropped. I think she dropped.
We're still alive. What the hell? Hold on, people. We're gonna wait for Starlight to come back here. So, be patient for now. I'm gonna check what's going on the live stream.
So
If you,
is this like a pre-stream to the review?
we are streaming about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
Rachel, where'd you go?
Oh, she had to go. We're
Okay.
gonna wait for hold on. We'll have to wait until she comes till Starlight comes back. I don't know what's going on right now.
Technical difficulties, everyone.
Yeah, just wait patiently.
So I don't know why we're live now.
This was started like 18 minutes ago. Welcome back, Starlight. Did you get the other people?
Anybody mind telling me how I managed to get kicked out of my own video?
No idea. Did you
And
end
we're
the
still
call?
going live. Yay.
You're still alive. You're still alive.
Thank God,
Okay.
because usually if I get kicked out, the thing stops. I'm not exactly sure what the hell happened. Oh, Google Plus, you are a miracle of ingenuity, aren't you?
Hold on. Try to place the link on try placing links. Then just
No, apparently he got the invites. They were sent late somehow. I don't know how. Once again, good going, Google Plus. Ugh. You know, when I was little, my inhibition was to create a company so successful that it got put in the dictionary. Because, Google's in the dictionary, but
uh,
Google kind of sucks. And now it's just up to me and you. So,
hold on.
uh,
Need another person on Skype wants to be in. Wants me to send in
only
the
I
link.
can send invites.
Oh my God, he should be able to get in.
Oh,
That would be oh, um just keep moving. 17 minutes. Wait, what's going on? Where are the other people?
hmm?
Oh, we got him. We got
Thank
Puppy Stars.
you. Thank you. Finally.
Alright.
That's the only way I can get into these things now for some reason.
I seriously don't know what's with all these major malfunction. I think it's Google Plus being mad at me for me stopping my fan chats after this one for a while. Oh, yeah. By the way, people, fan chats will be taking a temporary break after this one due to the fact that I'm going back to college. They should begin
Ooh, nice.
this month.
Oh.
So, don't worry. And then they will start up back again every other week. Okay? Don't forget, fans, that this is fan chats. You're supposed to send in your topics that you want to hear us discuss. There.
Homies.
Whatever. I'm fucking tired. I've been dealing with rats all day. Anyways, where were we?
You had a question. Wait,
Oh, right. Answering questions. You never saw the current running CGI series on Nickelodeon. Sundays at 11, question mark. It's set in modern time and the cast is younger. Also, the modern April is a lot more kick-ass. April was always kick-ass. Sesame-chan. Yes, April was always kick-ass. Far more better than that little tramp that has to be saved all the time by Superman.
Oh, I need to delete my question.
Hmm?
My question was next. It was
Yeah.
really a pest.
No offense to those that like the stupid girl that, constantly needs to be saved by Superman. And if you're wondering why I'm not saying her name, no, it's not because I don't know it. It's due to the fact that I don't speak her name.
Hmm?
The girl from Superman? Ugh. Okay. Anyways, back onto Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Uh, so let's see. There have been many evolutions of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they all still kind of confuse me because I still don't know how. Like, if the turtles did in fact get, doused in the stuff in the storm drain, it would have ended up going into the water reserve or into a type of water where it would then infect numerous things, like, like
Oh,
fish
hey,
and other
Shinjo.
things. So my question is, why isn't this town overrun with mutants?
Shinzo, turn your camera off. We don't need it.
Oh, actually.
Also, it causes me to
So I'll
apparently
be right
get kicked
back.
out of my...
Okay.
So, yeah. Um, for Flare, I sent you a link via Skype. I don't know if you can actually get in by a link, but it would be nice to figure that out. And, let's see. Our next question is, Splinter moved to the Sea Wards because he was discarded and hidden from the Foot Clan.
I'm finally here.
Huh? What?
See, how do I get to change my profile image again? And why is this just
No
being
wonder you couldn't get in. You were on, like, your site as Nathan, not as Thunderblur, so you weren't getting the invites.
No, I was logged in as Thunderflare on there. Yeah, Google Plus is just.
Google Plus has been an asshole to me all day. I quite understand this. And pardon my language, but I really don't care right now. Thank you for that explanation, Sesame Chan. I greatly appreciate actually knowing why Splinter. I thought the reason was just because his master got killed or something, and so he went to live his life as Squalor in the sewers, rejecting his fate due to the fact that he was unable to save his master. That was always my theory on why Splinter,
And Susan left.
decided
Mhm.
to, live in the sewers. But that still doesn't solve the question of, this stuff got taken into a storm drain, and storm drains go into the largest body of water where it is. That's why you're not supposed to throw stuff in storm drains, because it ends up in, like, the nearest lake or river or whatever. Which means this toxic mutantizing substance was put into a water supply that probably ended up going to the water reserve that people drink. I don't know what kind of filtering stuff they have there, but I seriously doubt it would take away all of this stuff. So, my thought is why isn't everybody, or at least the animals in the river that the stuff flowed through, why didn't they all get, like, mutated, like the turtles and Splinter? Was it just because it was, like, diluted, or whatnot?
No,
So,
I still can't figure out the Google Plus glitches that are going on, so I'm just gonna leave my profile the way it is.
nah, no worries. You have a cute hat in the picture, at least.
Thank you.
All over your face.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
shush.
seeing as we have more people, I am happily to introduce Poppy Sizzle 12.
You know my name.
Poppy size 12. I know. I know.
Why do you call me Sizzle?
I don't know. It's because the one looks like an L, and I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not perfect. I know everybody thinks I'm perfect and cute and lovable, but I'm not, okay? Anyway, and Prince Thunderfleur, welcome back, Your Highness.
Is Prince
Yeah.
Thunderfire? He's a prince.
He is. He got taken in by the king of the Breezies. Not exactly sure how that adoption thing works out, but whatever. What if Breezies can be adopted by regular sized ponies? Can you imagine how annoying that would be, though? Like, it'd be very difficult. I would, like, constantly be wanting to step on it. I mean, I have a Yorkie, and I'm constantly having to watch my footing, because I'll constantly step on him if I'm not watching where I'm going, you know? Imagine, like, having a Breezy as, like, a child. I think it would be a lot easier for Breezy to have, like, a pony as, like, a child. Or, like, as an adopted child, I should say. I'm sorry. I got off topic.
Isn't that fascinating? So, anyway. Okay. So, what have you covered on the Ninja Turtles? Just so we're all on the same page.
Let's see. We've talked about April O'Neil. We've kind of, sort of, basically we ranting that she's better than Superman's rescuer girl. And we sort of covered Splinter. We talked a little bit about the first generation games for the show. You know, NES, which was awful.
It was.
It was. It was unplayable. It was almost as bad as the Silver Surfer game.
Oh, come on. Why is it deleting? I'm drawing on Nathan's face. The prince's face. I'm drawing on it. Why is it deleting?
Yeah. I don't know. Well,
Okay.
yeah, the backstory of Splinter, I overheard you talking about that. That was really complicated. Because, you see, the original comic, the first issue was going to be a one-shot that was meant to be a satire of the dark and gritty comics of the 80s. So the two guys writing it just came up with the most absurd topic they could think of and played it completely straight. The story was that Shredder killed Masayoshi because Masayoshi killed Shredder's brother. Masayoshi killed Shredder's brother because Shredder's brother killed Masayoshi's wife. So it was like this endless cycle of revenge. It's like they just piled on the tragedy because that's what people were doing in the 80s. Like, my parents are dead!
My parents are dead. I must
Well,
kill
of
them.
course, all superheroes are orphans.
Yeah. And the whole plot was that the turtles were avenging Masayoshi. It was a good thing for them. Shredder also turned out to be a criminal mastermind, so they're technically good guys.
Yeah. Turtle Power.
But the
Although, I
comic
don't
ended
think
up being
Turtle Power.
successful, so Emu said, "Hey, you want to buy this comic? Can you guys make a series out of it?"
Although, I was always curious about that pink-headed thing. It was like a brain in a jar, but like I never really cared much.
Krang?
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Krang was created for the first television show. They needed someone to play off a Shredder, you know, to be his equal.
Yeah, but I don't know. He always seemed kind of idiotic to me. He always just seemed like a less dangerous version of the Brain from the League of Evil.
Shredder, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
And then you have the two idiots that I never really like. They're the two lackeys, which I never thought were actually.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, I never really thought they were evil. I always just thought they were sort of like, you know, special and sort of fell into the wrong crowd, you know?
Fell very hard into the wrong crowd.
Yeah. You know, like they were mutated or something, but like they never really struck me as like evil characters. Just like, you know, poor misfits that fell into the wrong crowd. You know? Maybe that's because I was
Yeah. one thing I really liked about the first animated show was they did make the conscious decision to change Splinter's backstory, that he was mutated Montoyoshi instead of the Motoyoshi's pressed rat mutated. What I liked about that was that actually gave the turtles direction, because they were looking for a way to cure his condition. So it sort of had a common goal going on.
Yeah,
I don't think they ever achieved it. I mean, that series went on for like, what, 9 seasons? I don't think they cured Splinter.
Well, no, but Splinter did die, if I remember correctly.
He definitely died in the comics. I don't think he died in any of the shows.
I don't think like he had a big dramatic end. I think he like got injured or something and like quietly died, was like dying over several, like several episodes, him just slowly getting weaker and weaker, and then he just never showed up again. If I remember correctly. Then again, I might have missed the episode where he died. So.
No, like I said, 9 seasons. So, did you guys talk about the abomination that is known as the next mutation?
Is that the movie?
And no, it was a live-action TV series, and it was so bad that the original creators denied its very existence.
As you said, the creators deny its existence. It doesn't exist. I have no idea what you're talking about. A live-action TV series.
Yeah, it was terrible, and let's just say, the animatronics in the Ninja Turtles epic rap battle are better than in that TV series.
Yeah, I'm sure they were, although I have no idea what he is talking about.
Oh.
It doesn't exist.
Sorry, reference went over your head. Well, it was like Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. They look terrible.
Well, so do the guys in the stupid costumes for the live-action movie.
Dun, dun, dun.
So.
You two are more than us.
Let's see. We got another one from Sumi-chan. Mighty Gon was different explanation each time they rebooted the series. I don't know how it worked. So favor non-turtle mutation.
Casey Jones.
Okay. Let's see.
Non-turtle.
is the 80th, was a criminal with no body in the 2012 series. He's one of the many hive-minded aliens. Also, 2012 has Fish Face and Dog Pound in place of Bebop, and Rockstead. 2002 series has almost no mutants, but gave us Krang.
Krang.
Yeah.
Krang, I think?
No.
I haven't watched much of the Nickelodeon show.
I really stopped watching Nickelodeon, but of course.
The way I understand how the mutation was supposed to work, it was supposed to give the animal traits similar to the last creature it came in contact with.
Mm-hmm.
So the turtles developed human-like traits because they had most recently been in contact with humans.
It sounds kind of stupid. It's kind of like getting an injection to help stop yourself from getting werewolf disease if you get bit by them, but yet, due to the the type of vaccine you get, in like 1 in a billion chance it could backfire and turn you into a werewolf or something. It sounds kind of ridiculous.
Like I said, the original idea was that it would be a satire. So it's just this. Yeah, it's just in that day and age when you pour science goo on something and it will just do whatever the plot needed it to do.
As I said, green goo turns everybody into superheroes.
Like, need to give Daredevil super senses? Science goo.
Yeah.
Need to give Superman a weakness? Science goo. but let's turn it into rocks.
Yeah, and make it green, because, all things evil are green. I feel kind of sorry for Sweetie Belle. Her magic will be green, and people will forever think that she's evil, which she kind of is, but not too evil. She's the
like
sweet kind of evil.
She's
She's the kind of evil person that just sort of sits there and waits, and she sort of siphons off your friendship, and is so nice and sweet, and before you know it, she's infiltrated your life, and you can't get rid of her.
So you're saying she's a changeling?
Kinda. But a changeling that feeds off of other things besides love. I think Sweetie Belle would be a lot better gold digger than Diamond Tiara.
a gold digger.
If she put her mind to it. I mean, look who her sister is.
Yeah, but the guy she's currently going for is Button Mash, and he's not exactly wealthy.
That we know of.
He has tons of videos
Never
talking about.
buy Mac is bad. For all we know, that could be.
I think he get like a lot of money. Like he should have a lot of money if he gained all that video games.
Yeah.
Like right when they come out too, they're like $60, like each game. Maybe like every month, or every week or so. That's a lot of money. Think about it.
Oh, we have a new person. Welcome, Black. That's it.
What? What?
No complicated name for me to screw up.
Yes.
Black.
You call me Putty Sizzle.
Sizzle.
Dashy knows my account name, my screen name, and you should too.
Anyways.
I'm a
welcome, where we are kind of talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. By the way, how are they teenage? They were like little baby turtles when they were touched by the goo. And instant, bam, teenagers.
See the ooze. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm guessing, and I think it only takes about 5 days, and they're teenagers. I mean, from really, really small to tall.
Turtles take a really long time to grow.
Yes, but
turtles just have probably
if
an
they're
even
dumped
longer
in toxic waste, the growing up process increases.
God, I'd hate to have their growing pains.
growing pains.
Can you imagine that? I can feel every bone in my body growing. My skin is stretching. No wonder they have scales.
Just remember,
it hides all those stretch marks from them growing.
Here's the thing: Splinter found them when he was abandoned. That's the funny part.
Splinter wasn't abandoned. His owner was killed.
Well, yeah, he was killed by Shredder or whatever the fuck his name is.
His real name is Saki.
Mutants did a Power Ranger crossover in the live series. And
Splinter props.
Yes, and it was terrible.
It was
so ridiculous.
Sorry if my spelling's off. I don't care if your spelling's off, Sesame-chan. Have you ever seen my spelling, Sesame-chan? I am horrible and dyslexic.
Yeah, you're right. Your spelling is awful.
So, shut it. Anyways, and yes, I agree. Sweetie Belle is the greatest threat to Equestria. All fear of power from me, so even she destroys head. Yeah, well, I know I figured Rarity might be some kind of succubus, or maybe
What?
Wait, what?
Well, think about it. It makes sense. I mean, she is clearly some sort of manipulative evil that takes the form of.
How? What made you come up with that?
She uses men to get her way with anything.
Yeah, but she wasn't able to manipulate Trenderhose.
That's because Trenderhoof was an idiot. They had to have at least some common sense.
Idiots would be easy for a succubus to get.
Plus, succubuses only are effectiveness when they keep themselves cold and calculating. If they let themselves be overrun with love, their powers are useless.
So is that why Spike has such affection for
Probably. She probably has that effect on any man. There's a particular type of monster that I can't think of. I mean, think about it. It's somewhere in, like, that monster one I did on Thestrals. I'm sure it's in there. Like, podcast on Thestrals. I'll have to go back and look at it. Try to figure it out. Anyways. So, yeah. Which, of course, means Sweetie Belle and Rarity's mom is also the same kind of monster. So, in which case, like, Sweetie Belle could be very dangerous when she grows up. Especially if she becomes a singer like everybody thinks. She might have a hypnotic voice, like Amber from Danny Phantom.
Amber McLean.
love that TV
Amber
show.
McLean.
Full opinion. I'm good. Full opinion.
By the way, have any of you actually listened to that song? Like,
Oh,
have
yeah.
you paid attention to the lyrics? It
Yeah.
is totally about a guy tricking her. She gives up sex, and then him dumping her without even telling her that he's dumping her, and just moves on to the next girl. And she goes into depression and ends up killing herself.
Yep. I know the lyrics to that whole song. Yeah. That's depressing.
Someone
In a
calling.
kid show. Yeah, cartoons are seriously just for kids. If only parents really paid attention to what their children were watching. Then again, my sister wanted to have Hallelujah be played at her wedding for their first dance, and I was like, no, that's a song about rape, your sister. You don't want to play that for your first dance song. She's like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh dear Lord. Okay, I tie you to a kitchen chair. I broke your throat. I cut your hair. Like, listen to the lyrics, people. Like, it just astonishes me. Like, of course, I did this when I was little. Like, me and two other friends performed Birds of Prey at our elementary school performance. You know, costumes and all, because I was even a nerd back then. So, yeah, kind of embarrassing if you think about that. Like, so many sex innuendos. So many. That's all that song is. Sex innuendos, people. That's all it is. But I still want to trade it back. We got third place though, and I think that's only because the directors or the judges didn't know what to make of it. They're like, well, they at least performed well, but the song. But I don't think they knew what they were singing about, so we got third. Wasn't bad. Got a little trophy. It was made of chocolate.
Awesome.
I know, right? Of course, I didn't like chocolate, but that's beside the point. I still dipped it in a jar of peanut butter and ate it, because it was my trophy. What are you gonna do?
Oh my god. That word chocolate just brought me back from that SpongeBob episode.
Chocolate. I remember the person that did
That's
chocolate.
it, Vila! I remembered Vila. That is what Rarity is. Vila, they're
From
beautiful
Harry Potter?
women that were Vila in Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Well then, sure, why not? Mythical creatures that were half fire and birds that would take on the form of a beautiful woman, have a hypnotic singing voice, and would make men do whatever they wanted, and they would breed with human males and only bear daughters, because they would only replicate themselves.
Okay.
Interesting fact, of course, they would eventually suck the males dry when they ran out of uses for them. They would kill them. Go ahead, look up in Greek mythology.
Too
Fascinating.
lazy, don't want to.
Oh, Sesame Chan makes a good point. They have hypnotic voices in Rainbow Rocks? Yes, the villains in Rainbow Rocks do have that weird hypnotic voice suggestion thingy.
Very.
It seems. In Rainbow Rocks, they showed the villains. Those three girls. I like the purple ponytail girl. She is adorable. If like her doll is as cute as that, I might actually break out money and buy the doll because she is just adorable.
I saw Bratz in them. Like, you know, like that girl thing? Like, girl doll, like, of Bratz? That's what I saw. That's what I saw! I'm speaking. I saw that!
God. How?
Wait, which Bratz movie did you see?
I don't watch any of them.
Oh my God.
I just
Because
have
I used to watch those movies when I was a little girl. Because I liked them. I was a child, okay? Don't judge me.
I hated them. They ruined my summer.
Like,
Watch in the first place.
No, I like the spy one. I liked when like they had to go undercover as models to like try to find this person that's sucking the eight. Wait, that might be Totally Spies. I think that was Totally Spies. Never mind. Okay. Sesame Chan once again says, well, the ooze mutated them 15 years ago or not depending on the reboot. God, okay, whatever. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, so if they were mutated 15 years ago, they would be at the tail end of being teenagers.
I guess.
Around 18 or so.
By the way, did like the pizza guy delivering pizzas to the sewers never be like, what the? No?
Hey, dude, down here.
Down here, bro! Down here! Here's your money!
Just take the money. Just slide the pizza down.
Now get it.
He's like, you want your change?
No, you keep it. On the house.
Okay, and our next question is, what do you know about sirens? That doesn't really have to do with kids.
They're evil!
Very evil.
Sirens were considered to be mermaid or women from the sea who would sing songs to lure sailor men to their death, to get them to jump overboard, and they would drag them down to the depths of Davy Jones' locker, where they would drown to death.
So
That's what they're calling the villains of Equestria Girls 2.
So
that's why the question was asked.
Mean that Davy Jones
But
control
not in water. And you know, puppy size 12, you don't have to keep writing questions.
I just said one. Gosh.
Okay, who is the best CMC member in your opinion? This isn't a question. Everybody knows I love Sweetie Belle.
I didn't know.
Sweetie Belle's the best.
Yeah, she's. Yeah.
Yes.
I just wanted to know everyone else's too.
Okay, Dark, your turn.
Wait, what?
Favorite CMC?
Oh, favorite CMC. Okay, what is CMC again?
Cutie Mark Crusaders. Got Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and
okay.
Scootaloo.
Okay. Mine would have to be probably Apple Bloom.
Okay. By the way, I came across this disturbing fan fiction about Apple Bloom today when I was looking up dark fan fictions, because I realized that I've forgotten that my channel is supposed to have my Dark OC read dark fan fiction. Sorry, people. So apparently, so I was reading this fan fiction. It was a simple one. It was called Apple Bloom's Cutie Mark.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I haven't seen that.
I've seen that one.
I should have read the introduction, but I was like, well, it's dark. How bad could it be? I wasn't expecting it to be a Pinkamena cupcakes type parody.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah,
were expecting it.
That's why I read the intro first.
Intro.
Uh,
Who needs that?
so, like, I was okay up to the point where, you know, like, she knocked out she dragged her sister there, and, like, they chained her up, and yada yada. It was then to the point where they started torturing Applejack. I was like, okay, I'm done with this.
I'm not reading
I
it.
wonder, if someone killed Pinkamena, wouldn't that mean you killed Pinkie Pie in the same process?
Well, yes. But the weird part was, it wasn't Pinkamena who was doing it. It was Pinkie Pie. It was
Yes,
clearly stated.
okay.
Her
I
name
don't.
was Fluffy.
Pinkie
Her
Pie's
sisters were
freaking.
also there too.
That's why I don't like Pinkie Pie, because of that.
What? Get out.
Get
I
out!
don't like her, okay?
Hey,
You must
I
love
am the
all
one
the
in
ponies.
charge. Only I am allowed to kick people off. So sit your fuzzy tail feathers down, mister.
Oh,
You're telling Prince what to do?
I wasn't talking to the prince. I was talking to you, feathers.
What? Wait, what? What just happened?
A griffin.
Hey, why tell him a
You
feather?
guys.
I didn't tell him to get out. That's they
Anyway.
messed up all the ponies.
Anyways, let's see. What's up next? Alright, we're supposed to be talking about turtles.
Turtle.
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 Turtle. Turtle. Why not turtle enough for the turtle club? I'm sorry, I'm horrible person. That was a horrible movie. Anyways, well, I'm out of things to talk about for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so you guys can talk away. Or we can do something else. Personally, I'd like to talk about Rainbow Rocks, but I think I might keep that for the video. But whatever. Yeah, when we move on to like fanfics that are about cupcakes, I think we've reached the
hey,
point.
have any of you seen Good Morning fanfiction?
No.
I haven't watched a lot of recent fan fictions yet.
Yeah, that one's. Star, you should go watch it.
Shirley's Garden isn't bad. Don't get me wrong, it's really dark, but it makes sense. It's well written. It's not a bad read.
Oh.
You know?
Okay, well. Which character in Ninja Turtles is your favorite? Just thought I'd ask that randomly.
Donatello.
My fave too. High five.
Half-Life confirmed.
Robo.
I'd like to say
Uh, I don't know the names of them. I forgot about them.
Mine's Leonardo.
Wait, what?
My favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is Leonardo.
Favorite one? That question? No.
Okay.
What's the name of the Ninja Turtle with the red band? With the red
Raphael.
mask?
Raphael.
That's the
Raphael.
one with
Yeah,
the
that's my
attitude
favorite. That's my
problem.
favorite. That's my favorite character.
Well,
We done
that's
here
all I
what?
could that's all I could think of.
Hmm?
That was all I could think of
Okay.
to actually do this.
Anybody got anything else they'd like to say? And before we go, any more questions people would like to ask?
No, I'm good.
Which one is better, ponies or turtles?
I like My Little Pony better.
Pony? No, I'm not saying the shows. I'm saying like the species, the creatures. Do you like ponies better or turtles better? Better. That.
In real
Oh,
life, I hate
don't
ponies.
make me
They're
choose.
awful.
You don't
Real
like
life
ponies?
ponies are awful. They all have Napoleon complex. They're all mean, moody, and really aggressive and kind of I don't like real life ponies. Like, I can stay on top of a bucking bronco, but I got bucked off by a pony into a tree. I do not like them. Oh,
Good job, phone. Yeah. Oh shoot! I dropped my phone.
I don't like ponies. They are evil and mean and malicious. You should never trust a pony. Unless they're high on mint.
So real ponies are are less like Twilight and Pinkie Pie, and more like Flim and Flam.
Not fun,
Yes.
fam. That's a
Except for not all of them had that false sweetness to them. I prefer real life horses.
Well, basically, I'm saying like horses slash ponies.
Horses and ponies are totally different creatures.
Actually, they're not really.
Ponies are just smaller.
Yeah, this is the only difference. They're just smaller.
And personality-wise.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because I've had both horses and ponies.
You were younger.
Not really, I grew up on a farm. Anyways, so before we go into any more random fighting, you guys have any last words you'd like to say and do your sign-offs?
This is Sunflower letting you know I don't have all the answers, just 48% of them.
48.
F48.
Not 48, bro. Hashtag 38.
Yep, 48% of them.
Okay, Black, you're up.
I don't
I
know.
got nothing.
Oh,
Ooh, the camera.
Oh, hey, Rachel.
Hello.
feel bad, we're about to sign off, but if you have anything you want to say about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, go ahead and say it. You might
About
spark
what?
some. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
TMNT for short.
Yeah, TMT.
They're okay. Don't love them, don't hate them. Just find them okay.
Unlike the Dot Mob series.
Okay, Black, your sign off.
Inside jokes are real.
Okay.
Go get
Poppy size 12. Poppy size 12.
I just need to change my name now. I'm going. See you guys. I'm just here.
X dash.
I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Better.
And I am Starlight Pony. And you know what not to forget to do. Signing out.